So today we're learning about roots and rational functions. When I say something's a root, it's an exponent and it's a fraction. So if I say something's the nth root, it'd be 1 over n. Or I can rewrite it as n and then the square root symbol of the number. So it'll make more sense if I look down below. Over here, this is 16 to the 3 halves. I want to first rewrite this as 2 separate ones. 2 separate exponents. My computer is also very slow today. So what I did is I split the fraction into 2 parts. I put the 3 on the outside and then the 1/2 on the inside. What step? I literally just split it up. I guess it is adding a step. It's the first step. Life's tough. We're on the first problem. Okay, you see how it was 3 halves is the exponent right here? That's 3 halves. 3 over 2.
Okay.
We're still on like...
So why do you put 1 over 2?
Because I still need to keep it a fraction. So like, when you take the number out, 1's a placeholder. Remember? Yeah, I just put the 3 on the outside. So, writing? Huh? We're trying to solve it, yeah. So, when I have 16 to the 1/2 power, this is the same thing as saying the square root of 16. So what's the square root of 16? You guys want a seating chart tomorrow, Melissa?
No.
Okay, so then what's the square root of 16? 4. And then 4 cubed? Not 48. 64.
Where did that half go?
Because you can rewrite... What? You can rewrite fraction exponents as radicals. 64? Yeah.
Oh, the half is the exponent?
Yeah. What? You're just trying to solve it, yeah. Any other questions here? Okay, so then I'm going to do the same thing with number 2. I'm going to split it into 2 fractions.
So the negative 1/5 is that on there, and the 1/5 is that as a exponent?
Yeah, that's an exponent. I just can't write tiny. Yeah, I'm putting the top number outside. Okay. Yes, okay, so then, what is the 5th root of 32? Try again. Sit wherever. In the middle. Okay. Because, guys, I can't talk if you're talking. Because the square root, so if it's just a 2, I don't write the 2 out there. But any other numbers, so like a 5th root, I write the number out front. So then the 5th root of 32, what number times itself 5 times is 32? 2.
What can you do? 5 times 5 then?
5 times 5 is 25.
Wait, can you explain that again?
What number times itself 5 times is 32? Not times 5. 5 times. So 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2.
Oh.
You mean like this? That's what you meant? Okay. Okay, so then I have 2 to the negative 3. Do you guys remember what negative exponents do? No. No, that's when you're working with square roots of negative numbers. Negative exponents make it a fraction. So it's going to be 1 over 2 cubed.
That's it.
No, I know what 2 cubed is.
16, no, 8.
8. Questions on number 2.
That's it.
That's it.
So is it gonna be like easy or complicated?
I put the 5 in front because, like, normally when I'm doing a regular square root, it's assumed it's a 2, so then I don't have to write the 2 outside, but for any other, root, so like for the 5th root, the 5 goes out front, so let me know that I'm finding 5 of them. Yeah? Yeah, if it's greater than 2, you put it. 2, like this 2? I was looking for what number times itself 5 times is 32. So if I broke down, here, if I do the factor tree on 32, it might make more sense. So when I do the factor tree, I have 5 2's, so I'm looking for groups of 5 now. Any other questions on number 2? Okay, number 3. You can do that. Okay. Oh, that's all? Okay, what number? Oh, I'll rewrite it. So this time I'm looking for the 8th root of 1. What number times itself 8 times is 1? 1. And then 1 to the 7th power is 1. So, did I need to do all this work for number 3? Not really. Anytime I have 1 to a power, it will always be 1. Yeah. Okay, so number 4, I'm going to rewrite it as 9 to the 1/2 to the negative 1. So then to go from exponent to radical, it's just going to be square root of 9 to the negative 1.
What do you put the 2 with the
No, you don't have to put it when it's a 2. Anything larger than 2 you do. Because remember when you first learned square roots, you didn't have to write the 2 on the outside. The square root without a number is generally
also,
assumed.
you put the 5,
Yeah, you put the 5 out. Any number larger than 2.
so it can't not be 2 or larger than 2.
No, not 2. Okay, so then what's the square root of 9?
So 3 or 9? 3.
And then 3 to the negative 1 power. Do you guys remember what I said negatives do? Turns it into a fraction, so it's going to be 1 over 3. Questions on the first 4? Yeah, it gets rid of the negative. Think of like the negative as like the fraction bar.
Oh my god. Wait, so how come you did that on the 2 or it's like this?
Because number 2 had a number other than 1 for the exponent. Yeah. Okay, any questions on the first 4? Marvin, go back to your desk. Okay, so there's some more. Oh, did anyone still need 4 up there? No? Okay, so then these 4 I'm solving. So I solve them like normal equations. So what's the first step I would normally do to solve this? Divide by 4. What is 128 divided by 4? These ones I'm solving. That's the only difference. So then to get rid of the 5, I'm going to take the 5th root. That's an ugly 5.
So x equals 2.
X equals 2. Questions on number 5? Yeah. What? Right here? This is a 5? Yeah. Okay, so on number 6, what I'm going to do first here is, because it's all raised to an exponent, is I undo the exponent first. So then I have x minus 3 on the left, 21. The only factors are 3 and 7. So, guys, you have to be quiet or I'll give you a seating chart tomorrow. Yeah. I know. Okay, so with 21, there are not 4 of the same numbers that multiply to it, so this one's going to stay inside the radical. And because it's an even number, so the 4, because the root was even, it's going to be plus or minus, because I took the root. Yes. And then all I need to do next is I need to get that x by itself. Add the 3. No. The 3. Yeah. That's my answer. So questions here? No questions? Okay, so on number 7, how do I want to start this one off? Divide by a half? What's another way of dividing by a half? How about multiplying? Yeah. I could divide by a half if I really wanted to, Jerry. What's 512 times 2? 24. Okay, so I want to find the 5th root of this. No. Oh, we'll 5th root it. So I need to find out what number goes into 1024 5 times. I'm going to do my factor tree. Huh? There is no 7. No, there isn't. Oh, 2. I'm like, I didn't write a 7. What numbers go into 1024?
100.
No. Let's do 2 and 512, because I just multiplied those, so I know it works. What goes into 512?
206.
2 and 206. No! Jerry.
Yeah, 206.
No, that's 412.
Oh, yeah.
256, right? Okay, what goes into 256?
123.
128. Goes into 128. 2 and 64. Goes into 64.
Goes 5.
2 and 32. 8 and 8 is right, but I still need to factor those. What? What goes into 32? 2 and 16.
1 4.
Did you just say 1 and 4? Oh. 2 and 8, and 8 is... Okay, so because I'm taking the 5th root, I'm looking for groups of 5. What? There's 2 groups of 5 of the same number. There's 2 groups of 2. So, what do you think my answer is going to be? No. I have 2 groups of 2. 4. How did he know it was 4? Yeah, you multiply them because they're both groups. Any other questions here? Okay, guys, quiet down. Number 8. What do I want to do? Yeah. Oops. So then I get x plus 5 on the left. What do I get on the right? No. I'm looking for the 4th root. Yeah, it's 2 because I have 4 2's. Plus or minus 2. Why is it plus or minus? No, Enid. It's because my exponent was an even number.
You added a 5
Okay, except I subtract the 5, Jerry. Okay, but I have plus or minus 2. And they're both real numbers. So what should I do? I get 2 answers. So I'm going to have negative 5 plus 2, and then negative 5 minus 2. Yeah, x equals negative 3, and x equals negative 7. Okay, questions here? Okay, so then there are 8 on the back. Work on those. Wait.